Good morning. Right, it's autumn. Let's change the ground graphic so it looks like it's all leafy. Colours of the trees. Some of the trees. We've got the maples over there. Right, let's go and find some stuff. And it's just a visual, it has no impact on the gameplay. Same with winter. Winter doesn't really have an impact on anything, it's not any harder to find, foraged food or anything like that. And crops don't grow any slower or anything like that. So it's just purely a visual. I snuffed the torch last night. At 0.38 left, quality left to burn. Don't think I'm going to need it. Right, let's do. What time is it? 12 in the afternoon. We'll do balances. 5 silver, 98 copper, 43 iron. And playtime. Playtime is 1 day, 14 hours, and 5 minutes. Still got all the grapes ripe. There's an awful lot of grape bushes around here. Sometimes people will do plantations of trees for what they want to harvest, or bushes, and then they spread naturally anyway as well. Why am I not riding you? Just lead you around everywhere and then wonder why I'm walking slowly. Right. Oh, should have sold some of that, really. The rest of this. Just looking at. Oh, that hasn't never taken any damage. Just one boot. I think everything on a shield hasn't either. Get that to heal. That'll work. That'll heal eventually. It's bandaged at least. Apple trees are still ripe. Fat bull over there. Get all this. gonna make that a bit bigger. I have 3%. Oh, well, that was close. So what else shall I say? I almost died by a thorn bush. Didn't know that bush was so dangerous. Yes, I've talked about those actually. Yeah, it's not something we want to walk through in this game. They will do you injury. I mean, players can use them to walk through and heal up and keep doing that to gain healing skill. But yeah, as a new player, you don't want to accidentally do that and get injured. Don't think I've seen any around here. They're not very well liked. Most people cut them down. There's some people will use them for decorative, and if you're on PvP, they will sort of plant them around their bases as some sort of defense mechanism, which makes sense. Yeah, usually they end up getting cut down. So you cannot make a man with a 2x2 entrance. So they're talking about four squares. No, you can do a 1x2. Like this one over here. This is a 1x2. That's as big as you can go. And 1x3 on D, if I remember correctly. I don't think you can go 1x3. I think the biggest is 1x2, but could be wrong. This is still decaying. What's it up now? 97. Even this will have decay, I expect. Oh no, that's been repaired. Look at this. That's got damage. Right, let's see what else is about. Yeah, autumn tends to be longer grass, um, bigger flowers, by the look of it. An awful lot of flowers along here. We did have one of the global spells that produces more flowers. That's possibly why there's so many. Oh, we're talking about max slope. How much of a slope you can make is based on your digging skill. You know, we're talking about surface mining as well. You don't like surface mining. And not only can you terraform the land, but you can also terraform the rock that's under the land in some cases as well. But it's very time consuming. Looks nice once it's done. I mean, if you want a whole big flat area, and unfortunately some of it is rock and you terraform it, it just looks nice when you're done. But yeah, it is time consuming because unlike mining underground where you're doing your action and you'll get a rock shard, with surface mining you can do several actions before you get a rock shard. So before something has happened to the ground that you're trying to contour. Wire, move wire, build up first. We've got plenty of first aid stuff, so look at right. Skills are still going up nicely. So we've got nature and soul. That window a bit bigger. Foraging. Well, foraging's gone up quite nicely. 18.5 nearly. Yeah, you're going to look pretty full up, but get these bits. So what's right? We saw apples were ripe. We saw that lemons are still ripe. Um, Blueberries were ripe not long ago. They might be over by now. I'm guessing that raspberries might be ripe soon, if not already. These mints and mysteries. I've still got some food over in the hitching post, so it should keep me going for a little while. But it's low quality, so it could take a lot of damage and disappear pretty fast. But I've still got my frying pan, so I can make more. Let's repair them. I haven't spoken much about repairing. If your tool gets too damaged, if it gets 100 damage, it will crumble to nothing, it will be destroyed. So you want to regularly repair your tools and get into the habit of repairing your tools so that you don't accidentally destroy a decent tool. And generally, the higher quality, the better. But sometimes players do use a low quality tool because using the low quality tool in some cases will give you more experience for whatever skill you're using. And sometimes you find that those low quality tools people are selling with enchantments on to increase the chance of that skill going up as well. Excuse me. Let's get these if it'll let me. Pretty close to being full up. Right, let's go in and sell this. I'm not going to keep any back for cooking because I think I'm alright at the moment. To get rid of some of the bottom because this is relatively heavy. Get rid of the wool. Just keep 3 bits of cotton. We've still got the farmer's salve as well. Can use that on bruises. So if a troll jumps me, I can still use it on the damage that they do. Trolls tend to do a lot of bruises. Yeah, animals can do different injuries, different types of injury. bites, bruises, cuts. Getting there slowly. No, don't sell that, or don't sell that. Chop it up into little bits and sell it, but yeah. What is it anyway? Orange log. There's not much to it. Get maybe a shaft out of that. It's too small for a plank, I think. Oh, a little bit of catch up lag there again. Let's get some of these big ones. Can I sell that? No. Right, we're going to put these bits up in storage. Can use them later, maybe. The torch going? The torch has gone up to 1 quality. Yeah, if you put something in that's under 1 quality, it doesn't like that. So it will put it up to 1 quality, which is its minimum. Same with the food storage bin as well, I think. But you don't often get something that's that lower quality anyway. Right, let's do some more. Did we actually manage to go over? No. It's so close. But even if we don't get a rare coin today, a moment of inspiration, what I sell from doing the forage and the botany should put us over the 6 silver anyway. some ripe apples. Ooh, it's a big one. It's age slow huge spider. The slow is a condition. So, I mean, there's a breakdown of all the different conditions on the wiki, but I think that one literally does make it a slower fighter. But it also increases the size of them, and they're on par with the champion size spider. So that one would be huge. It also gives them sort of the slow also gives them sort of bluish tint. If it's like an angry one, it would have a reddish tint. So there's a slight colour variation between the different conditions. But yeah, he'll be massive. I don't want to get too close because he'll aggro on me as well. So I'm going down. And I'm going to keep an eye on those. It's actually mouse over mixed with anything. No, it doesn't. It's not moving, is he? No. I think he's just stationary. They do wander off. Yep, some more mints. Get those. Yeah, I think he's just chilling over there, not doing anything. Just fine by me. Stay there. Tiny breakage. Oh, we'll take that. Right, casting celebration. We're talking about doing a global spell and celebration with an aura one. Clay, rare clay. Times 9. Oh, it's high quality. Someone's got some good digging skill. Or forage skill, actually. Doesn't have to be digging there. Because there's a node back. That node that gives you clay. You get high quality from that. Yeah, this one. Mineral debris. Get high quality from clay from that. Yeah, that's forage. So not necessarily high digging skill, but more than likely. Never wander down. Oh, there's a nest. Is it a nest? Oh no, rotten wood. You get it anyway. With mushrooms on it I can sell. You get some of the logs out of it as well. We won't make it too heavy. It's a full log. Want to buy pizza? There you go. That's all they ever want to eat is pizza. But the pizzas are good. To be fair, because you can put loads and loads of ingredients in them and make them bigger. And if you figured out how your food affinities work, then you can even buy one that gives you the benefit that you want. So if you want one that gives you, say, a higher blacksmithing skill for a few hours, then you can get it usually. If the right players are online and making them. I do tend to make my own stuff. Um, but there is a website where you can look up figure out your affinities, and it will tell you what ingredients will produce those affinities so that you can use, say, 5 or 6 ingredients that will make that. meal have that ability for you. But I don't always do that. I'll just make a load and see which ones are beneficial. So have some foods that are literally just for eating and I'm not bothered about the benefit. And then others that I'll label and wrap and put to one side for eating later when I want to do something. Food storage is, well, since the food decays, there are ways that the players try and help preserve it. You can wrap food, which is um, wax with, you combine wax and paper, or waxed paper, and you can wrap the majority of food. So with pizzas, they could be wrapped, and that would help to preserve them for a bit longer, but they would still slowly decay. You can put food into larders, and the larders need snowballs, and then that will slow down decay as well. You can put food in something called a small magic chest or a large magic chest. The small one you can take with you, so you could put it on your cart. Large magic chest has to sort of stay on the floor, so ideally you want it in the building on your deed. But you can put stuff in those and they will stop decay, or slow decay. They don't stop it. There is still a chance of them taking damage, but a lot lower chance. Um, let's be nosy. Somebody's been doing it around here as well recently. Look at that. If you carry food around on person, oh, there we go. We've got 5. Well, that's put us over the 6 silver for sure. We would have done anyway. We would have this to sell. Um, yeah, food shouldn't really carry around on character because it will decay faster, especially if it's low quality. It's best to put it in some sort of storage. There's a nest over there. Dropping bell. Ah, am I too far away? Yes. Yeah, no. Let's go. There he is. Yeah. I'm gonna head to the guard tower that's here. Fast on the roads. We've got fed up already. I'm gonna keep an eye on him and bandage myself. Usually they'll chase you, but he's got fed up already. Bruise, bruise. So we can use the farmer's salve and bruises. Or the cotton. It's one or the other, not both. It's not like the healing cover where you can use cotton and a healing cover. With the farmer's salve, it's one or the other. but it still works the same way. There we go. It's feeling, and that's healing. Right, let's get this. Keep an eye on him. Ah, he managed to come just close enough for me to call the guards. So the guard tower's there. So we've got a fair bit of range, but it's not huge. But it certainly helps. Done this one. Having a look. That's a raspberry bush. We're not ready yet. The bush has a couple of immature raspberries, yes, so it'll be raspberries soon. Pine tree. Let's have a look at that. Overaged. Very old. Doesn't say when the pine nuts will be ready. This is the last tree or bush to have fruit on it before the end of the worm year. And it's actually ripe. Excuse me. It's actually ripe during winter. So it'll be ripe towards the end of autumn. Is that another nest? Yeah. And then into winter. Getting pretty full again, actually. And the bear's taking damage. He's still fighting. Let's make our way back up. See if there's anything that I can grab on the way. Yeah, it's got two guards on him because it will call. Well, it should be two guards. He's injured it pretty well. I might call another guard. Depending on the guard's wounds, he could die from his wounds as well. If they're bad enough. And have a look at his wounds. Oh, not too bad. It's got a lot of little ones, so it'll probably heal up from that. Yeah, they're all light or very light, so it should be fine. Thank you very much, I'll take that. Then we'll butcher him. Sell that. Then we'll be very slow. Okay, I'll go up and sell all this because we're getting near pretty full anyway. Some more gold. No. We've got fatty seeds. Those are from the nest. So you can just plant those in the ground. It's flat enough. I'm auto riding up here. You can auto walk as well. The X key. Just point yourself in the direction you want to go and press X. Forage. Then have a look at the battle information of the bear versus guard. Yeah, that's what he did to me. Mauled me very hard in the chest and hurt it a couple of times. That was in the car. So on, because that's the heaviest. Right, that's better. Right, let's put the coin in. We can see our balance go over 6 silver. Yep, 6 silver, 4 copper, and 96 iron. And that's before I've sold all these little bits. So less than 2 silver to go now to get the 8 silver for premium in game. Catch up line. Quite a few pumpkins. 4 of those. And pea pods as well. Those count as vegetables too, so the peas will count as vegetables. You can, if you go pick seeds, you've got the peas that you can plant on the ground. And they still count, they both count as vegetables. So you can use them in a meal. Obviously the pea seed is very small, so you're better off using a vegetable that's a bit more weighty. But if that's all you've got, then you can still use it, which is nice. Yeah, nearly there for this lot. Wait for that to get dark. Pop these in storage. These are a bit heavy. We've got about 10 minutes left, I think. So get a few more little bits and sell those. Oh, there's. Have we got a total? No, not yet. Still thinking about it. There we go. 6 silver, 6 copper, and 54 iron. And we'll just have a quick whiz around and see if we can get anything else in the few minutes that are left. Go down to this side because we haven't done down here today. I should have picked up that torch, but I don't think it's going to last very long. Sometimes the unicorns can have conditions as well, just like the spider that we saw earlier. So it could have a slow unicorn or an angry unicorn, and they will have the colours, but it's more obvious on the unicorns than it is with some of the other creatures. And if it was a sly one, it would look greenish, or if it was an angry one, it would look reddish. I do like unicorns, and I would love to breed them, but the way they are, yeah, they have to be tamed to be able to be used, which makes them a target for aggressive creatures. But it's fun to do if you want to. Usually tend to breed horses, um, cows, sheep, purely for the milk, bison for the milk as well. But bison can also be an animal that can pull the carts. Same with bulls, but not cows. So you can breed them with draft traits if you want to for pulling the carts. There's output traits, so output would increase the amount of milk that you would get, and if and when the creature died, the amount of meat you would get. With regard to a sheep, it would increase the amount of wool that you would receive upon shearing it. So sheep are quite a nice one to keep because not only do you get the wool, but you would get the milk as well, and then in the end you get the meat. Chickens are another one that people like to keep just for the eggs, especially if you're doing cooking, or if you want to get the different coloured chickens. Um, because wild chickens will produce outside of a coop 99 quality eggs, and they have the chance, same as the foraged ones, of being fertile. And then if it is a possibly fertile one, it has a 1 in 10 chance of hatching into a little chick. And the game used to only have one colour of hens and roosters, which was white for the hens and sort of a multicoloured for the rooster. And then they introduced different colours so you can get brown ones and black ones as well. So that was a nice touch, a nice quality of life thing they call it, don't they? So breeders now want to get all the different coloured ones. And same goes for horses. You get horses in different colours, um, and certain colours are more sought after than others, like the ebony that I was talking about the other day, because the ebony has the increased speed trait naturally. Oh, somebody's got an eye patch. That is one of the rarer items that you can get from a treasure chest after following the treasure map. And some of it is pirate themed, so there's eye patches. Oh, umbilicus, look at that. Fat unicorn over there. This donkey's still fat, yeah. Just means they're well fed, which is what you want, really. Same with the players. The players need to be well fed. You need to have layers of fat. For the times when you may not have enough food on you. You can't starve. Um, if your food and your water bars go completely down, this one will change colour and it'll be less healthy for me. But you cannot die in that way. But you will have difficulty working if these bars are low. Your stamina will be low. So it's always good to try and be well fed and to eat the cooked items. However, if you come across a pile of butchered meat that's like 100 quality and you're starving and you have no way of quickly making any food, well, that's silly really because you can. You can easily make a campfire, but say you haven't got your steel and flint to do that. So what you can just do is eat the raw meat, and the raw meat, although not good for you, will still get you fed and you'll still be able to work. You'll still be able to move because if you've got low stamina, you can't even particularly walk very fast either, which makes you a bit of a target to anything that wants to go along and kill you. Right. Why did I leave? Why did I jump off you? I don't know why I jumped off you. It was in this clip, I think. Right. I think that's about it. It's getting a bit too dark. I'll go up and sell these little bits. Any names? No, yeah. But they have made it easier for players to get themselves fed. Um, Especially expanding the cooking system and all the stuff that you can forage. I mean, they can eat all this wool as well. It wouldn't exactly be beneficial. You're better off doing a meal and cooking it. Yeah, water, food, nutrition. Nutrition is the shade of green of this. So if you've got poor nutritional foods, that will change to a paler green. So that's what would happen if you were to eat the raw meat. It would be less nutritional for you, but still get you fed, still stop you having no stamina. Right, let's get this soil. Right, drop this log off. I think that's about an hour. Peg, turn on. Oh, those are archaeology woods. So you've got blueberry wood and you've got lingonberry wood, and those are the specific archaeology woods, and they're sought after because they're a colourful type of wood. So if you're like a shipbuilder, which those are, parts fall. Peg you can use for other stuff, but you can use them on ships. So if somebody wanted a lingonberry wood coloured ship, they would buy that and use that as the last piece on their ship, and it would be a very nice sort of reddish colour. Obviously the blueberry wood is sort of a paprily blue colour, so those are quite sought after. They don't sell for huge amounts, but you know, I think it's something like maybe 30 copper. Silvery totem, that is a mission item, but you can sell them No, you can sacrifice them. Beg your pardon. You can sacrifice those at an altar and it'll provide benefits to your deed outside of having it for the mission if the mission's finished, because you can still find those after the mission's finished. That one's got a lot of damage on it, so I probably only just found it recently. Because they tend to decay relatively fast. Let's do the back one here. YouTube. Not used to using this, so sometimes I'll be going straight to the inventory to find it. Right, this hits you on there. Get some food for me. It's still not decayed, which is good. That's just the different affinities that foods will give me. So the last one that I ate did fletching. This pork meal is doing taunting. So let's go on here. My sword skill, my fighting went up. That's because that bear attacked me. And my sword skill went up a bit as well then. And long sword, because that's what I'm using. Lots of different weapons you can use. Right, that's me fed. Let's top up the water. It's all me already. Right. Thank you for watching. If you like the stream, please follow. If you're watching later on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you feel like it. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.